Let's get back to some off-season grades here. Today, let's handle the Western Conference, the Northwest Division. Let's start out with the winner of the offseason in that division, the Denver Nuggets, flipping Michael Porter Jr. into Cam Johnson. That is a huge win, and I don't think it can be understated. Cam Johnson is just a winning player. We've seen it in his career before. He's just a guy that you can plug into any situation, and he's going to raise the floor of your team. Michael Porter Jr., his podcast run this summer has made that look like an even better move for the Denver Nuggets. They get an A+ for that move. Really like everything they did this offseason. They should be a contender in the West this year. Jokic is still the best player in basketball, so I'm excited to see the Nuggets this year. Up next, I'm going to give the Thunder an A as well, simply for the contract extensions. They got Chet and Jalen Williams to sign. As was reported, they don't have the escalators in their contract that have crippled some other teams, and they were able to hold on to everybody. They didn't have to trade Lou Dort or Hartenstein or Caruso. A lot of people thought they might have to give up some of those guys to stay under the apron, but they were able to keep everybody, bring the band back together. Little mini dynasty forming there, so they get an A as well. After that, the division, they don't really have a lot of winners after that. I'm going to give the Portland Trailblazers a solid B for their offseason. They did a really good PR move, bringing in Damian Lillard. He's not going to play this year, but I think he's going to be a really good mentor for Scoot Henderson. And they got Drew Holiday. So you got Drew Holiday, you got Damian Lillard, you got Chauncey Billups as the coach. Scoot Henderson has no more excuses. I'm a big believer in the Blazers. I think they're going to be a play-in team this year. They're going to be a 10 seed or a 9 seed, not a 5 or 6 seed, but I do think they're going to be a play-in team. Minnesota Timberwolves, I'm going to give them a C-. They got Nas back on a good contract, Julius Randle back on a good contract, but really, they just brought the band back together. I thought they needed to make a move, get another ball handler, somebody to take the Mike Conley minutes, and they just didn't do that. So it's hard to give them a much higher grade. They're going to need Anthony Edwards to take his game up another notch. We don't know if he has another notch to his game. He's young, but I'm saying he's already playing at like a 9.5 level. We don't know if this is a 10 out of 10 guy, if this is a true transcendent superstar, and they're banking on him being a true transcendent superstar. Would have liked to see them do a little bit more to make his situation easier. So got to give them like a C, C- on their offseason. Wasn't too impressed. And then finally, Utah Jazz, you get an F. I never like anything the Jazz are doing. It's been far past time to trade Lauri Markkanen to blow this thing up. Nobody knows what the Jazz are doing. They're a complete mess. Danny Ainge, he might be in that late Patriots, Bill Belichick phase of his career where the reputation precedes what the actual product is at this point. So those are my grades for the NBA Northwest Division. Let me know in the comments what you would change. What was your favorite move in the division this offseason?